currently 33 degrees this morning. Slowly gonna drop to 31 by 6 o'clock when hopefully we'll be starting the workout. Oh, right. We are doing a double threshold today. We're heading to the track in a minute here to do 800-meter repeats. We're gonna do like something by like 12 to 16 of them, 1 minute rest, around 520 pace average, which I think puts us at 240 each 800. All that is kind of probably put that on screen. Regardless though, it's cold out, and the only thing that worries me about it being this cold is because I actually really do enjoy the cold, running in the cold at least. But this cold is going to be a little tough to run fast. Like, it definitely takes me a second to warm up my legs. So big goal this morning is to be making sure that I fully am warmed up before we start the workout. But yeah, I mean, I'll take 30 degrees over, anything over like 65, so should be all good. It is cold out, but honestly not as bad as I honestly was expecting. I think yesterday was like 5 degrees colder, so not too bad. I will say that it's gonna be rough starting these 800s. I'm probably gonna be a little slow, I would imagine, for the first few while I find pace, and then hopefully we'll just get into pace, get into the rhythm, and all will be good. Well, it is go time. I really should take my sweatshirt off and my pants, but I think I might leave them on for the first rep or two. I'll probably take the pants off, but I think I might keep the sweatshirt on for the first rep or two, just because it really is quite chilly out. 30 degrees is obviously freezing, so I'm not too surprised that it's this cold, but at the same time I'm just not acclimated to it quite yet. So yeah, we're about to get started here. Hopefully Jimmy T will swing by when he gets out of work to film some of the reps, and I'll kind of keep you guys updated on how I'm feeling throughout the time. But let's just get after it, Willie, shall we? We are 7 reps in. Jimmy T's behind the camera right now, so shout out Jimmy T, of course. But breathing has slowly gotten better each rep. Still pretty difficult. Times are a little all over the place, but for the most part, 240 is pretty manageable. So shoot for 14. We'll see if I do 16. If I'm feeling good, I'll do 16, but goal for right now at least is 14. I'm pretty sure that is 12 reps down. I feel still pretty good. I want to say my heart rate was like 175 maybe for that one. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel good, which is nice. Legs are numb. Breathing is the hardest part at the moment. Just so cold out. But I definitely think 16 reps is a possibility, but we're gonna go for 14, like I said, and then we'll kind of go from there, see how I feel. All right, let's go. It is cold out. It's only gotten colder since I started the workout. I'm trying to get out of here ASAP. School is also probably starting in like 20-30 minutes, so I don't want to be here for that, that's for sure. Just trying to get out of here as quick as possible. I was so rushed that I didn't even take my heart rate monitor off yet, so I'm still strapped. But yeah, I'm just trying to leave.
Really quickly, I just wanted to do a quick, brief workout breakdown. And the reason I want to do that is because I actually have two things to look at. So if we head our attention over to my computer, on this side, we have the 800s I ran today. And this side is the 800s I ran on September 20th, so almost exactly a month ago. And as you can see, we averaged 239.5 for all 16 800s today. Versus this side was like almost exactly 242, I want to say. There's a couple faster, a couple slower, but 242, 242 and a half maybe. The big takeaway I have is that not only was this like 2 seconds faster this morning, but the heart rate was a lot better today than it was a month ago. Which there's two reasons for that. One being the heat. It was a lot hotter and more humid when I did the first workout. But number two, I'm just obviously in better shape. So really, really nice to see. I'm very happy with how this went. And yeah, this is all the splits just so you could get a better look at it. And obviously, you know, you can also see what I did over a month ago. That being said, though, I got to get ready to head to my second workout of the day. We have some more threshold work to be done. We are heading down to Moose Island, and we are going to be doing a 6-mile threshold. It is quite windy out, which is a little nervous, but not too bad to where I think it'll be, you know, a problem, if you will. But what we're going to be doing is having Jimmy T on the bike recording next to me, and hopefully we'll go 5:45 is the goal pace, but I don't know if the conditions are going to allow that properly to where like my heart rate will be like at a good threshold pace. So I might start at 6-minute pace and go down, or maybe even just start like 5:50 and see how I feel, and we'll kind of decide what the best pace is as the workout goes on.
I really do not know how many more miles I can put on these Vaporflies. Like, they have over 450, and like that's a lot of miles, but nevertheless, we're still using them for double thresholds. I just think that they're, you know, really good for recovery afterwards, even if they're not, you know, as super shoes as they used to be. You know, it's not the end of the world. Honestly, I still think they're very fast, so they serve me for the purpose of double threshold work, and you know, I'm not going to complain with that because the Vaporfly 2s are just such good shoes. Nevertheless though, calves are feeling sore, my stomach kind of hurts. I'd be lying if I said I was going into this threshold feeling good, but we're going to do it anyways. The goal is to just, you know, finish. It's like 35 minutes of running, so I feel pretty confident I can get through that, but you never know, we'll see. Jimmy T should be getting here shortly, and then we're going to get this thing on the path. Whenever someone asks me about double thresholds, the answer is almost always the same. They want to know, is it hard? What's it like? How does it feel? And I don't know how else to better describe a double threshold than the workouts themselves aren't that hard. You are just exhausted afterwards. It is so draining to do two threshold workouts back to back in the same day. Like the 800s themselves could have been their own workout. I did 16 of them this morning or yesterday morning. And then on top of that, we go into the afternoon and we go into just a normal straight threshold. The goal was to do 6 miles. I only did 5 just because of how brutal the wind was. And I finished that up and I'm just like, man, I'm done. Like I am beat. Getting through that cool down was just tough, but we got all the work in. I think it was like a 22-mile day in total, maybe 21. I'm not sure, but it was a lot. It was a lot of volume, but it's a good thing because that means we are getting better, and that really is what matters at the end of the day. I'm all for doing whatever the training I can do to, get to be the best that I can be. And double threshold training, for me at least, has been one of those really unique workouts that I feel like gives you a lot of fitness. So, yeah, it's an interesting thing that I've been doing, but I do enjoy it for the most part. Besides the fact that, like the next day, oh my God, my run this morning was brutal. My legs hurt, everything felt bad, but it's not the end of the world. Like I said, we got in a really good double threshold day yesterday, so that's what matters in the end. If you guys have any questions about double threshold training or anything that I do, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to talk about it, explain what it is that I do and why I do it. But that's going to be all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. With that being said, take care, love all things. I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.